All right, welcome to News Insight today, a holiday to bury our late former president, Muhammadu Buhari, a general in the army and also the president of Nigeria. 2 tenors. He goes home today. Now the clouds are gathering around Daura. I just saw on the news, Atiku, Malam El Rufai, and a host of other dignitaries. They've arrived at Daura. May his soul rest in peace, whatever you think, whatever you say. He was our president. He's been in the annals and the records of Nigeria that he was president first as a head of state through a military coup in 1983 to 85, then also as a civilian president from 2015 to 2023. May his soul rest in peace. But today we're shifting to Osun State, where Aregbesola, Rauf, former governor of Osun State, and the present governor right now, Adeleke, the dancer, they are trading words over who will rule the state. Rauf, the secretary of the new party, ADC, is saying that it's my turn to take the state. The shift is starting from my state. But Adeleke in return said, no. It was a government of 419. Salaries were not paid, the state moved back, and all that. Now we are trying to rebuild the state. We will start and complete what we have been rebuilding. Philip, these two giants.
Let me say a word about our late former president and former head of state, Muhammadu Buhari. You have done your bit as it affects the nation Nigeria. We leave you to your maker. Go and present your work to the one who sent you to the earth. If you have done well, a place is there for you. If you have done badly, a place is also there for you. Now, coming to Osun State, Okafor always make one statement, say you can't stop politicians from playing politics. No, remember that Osun State is an off-cycle elections. The election is to test the water before the general elections. And the time is drawing near. Aregbesola was the APC governor of Osun State from 2011 to 2019. Where he handed over to the present Minister of Transportation and Blue Economy, if I'm correct. And he was a very close ally to the city president. All of a sudden, we don't know what went wrong.
In fact, they were like twins, according to what we read. Yeah.
He was even a commissioner under the president
Lagos State,
when he was a governor in Lagos State.
When the president was a governor in
Lagos State. The president prepared him to become the governor of Osun State. So, Fred, it's the only thing that is permanent in life, especially in politics, is interest. Today, ADC is not a new political party per se, but as it affects the coalition, he's the secretary of the coalition, and he's saying that he's going to take over Osun State. We also, from the news, we heard that the only reason why he left, Osun State, he left APC is because the former governor that lost the election, they were not in good terms.
That's
Oyotola. And that was what led, that crack within the APC in Osun State, that's what led him to be expelled from the APC. And that's what led him to become the ADC. When he said that, look, I did very well. I'm going to take over, I'm going to prove my popularity by taking over Osun State come 2026 governorship election. But Adeleke, we know what he went through to become governor. He fought a good fight, and his election was very, very popular. He was first elected. The election of 2019. Everybody believes that he was robbed. It was dropped, and this time around, he came all out and he won. And when in his response to Aregbesola, post, he ripped out his credentials, his profile, all that he has achieved as a governor. And he went to say that, look, Aregbesola, we are not afraid of you. Your record and my record will be presented to the people of Osun State. and the people of Osun State will decide which of the report card is better for them. Is it yours? That is SYZ. I don't want to speak on what he said because those are his words.
Yeah.
Or mine, that is trying to rebuild Osun State. This is the position of at Osun State today. I haven't had the opportunity to listen or study what Aregbesola said, but the only thing I can picture is that Aregbesola is saying that, look, as an opposition and as a senior member of the coalition, the change begins with me, and that means I had to deliver Osun State. These were his words. Well, both of them has made their point, so it's left for the Osun State people to decide which of them is better for them. And there's also rumor that just last week, all the government officials in Osun State has said to Adeleke, wherever you go, we will go with you. Is it that Aregbesola is going to APC? Is yet to be discovered. So we also heard that
Aregbesola or Adeleke?
I mean Adeleke, sorry. Is Adeleke going to APC? It's also rumored that the spokesperson of the APC is also interested in governorship of Osun State under the platform of APC.
Even the minister too.
So there are a lot of things happening. So Osun State is going to be interesting in the days ahead.
Okay. Now, he has brought in the horoscope. He has brought in Oyetola. He has brought in the spokesperson for APC. He has also brought in, we had two other figures that were there before. Now, the Oyetola camp, of course, this thing started from the local government elections and all that stuff. Then, along the line, now we have what we have. Now, Rauf Aregbesola has joined the fray and said that Osun Itiwani, that is our own. ADC said we will use it to test the waters. How do you see this four-race thing with these four people?
Okay, I would like to follow the lay-down protocol. I talk about our late president. We all have our various different views about him as a person, as a leader. And some of us don't hold him high esteem once it comes to leadership. But somebody has died, the family has lost a member. Children have lost their father, a wife has lost her husband. On their premises, I say, may his soul rest in peace. I'm coming to your question. Rauf may responded to the crowd that came to receive him. After the ADC unveiling at the airport, they came to receive him, the mammoth crowd. At that point, he needed to do what politicians do. Seize the opportunity to advertise his party, telling the crowd that it's time for them to reclaim the state, that the current occupant of the government house is not doing well. And they need to refocus the state. And when he answers the state that you should expect a response. But my major concern is that the feelers we are getting is that Adeleke wants to move into APC. I wonder why politicians would not learn. I wonder why they are easily swayed. You are moving into APC, where you have the Minister of Clean Water. That's what complete state is. From the last count, there are more than 6 major players in APC that wants to be governor. And again, the way we play politics in this country, it's not about interest, it's not about them. It's not about the populace. How many of them will lay down the ambition to work for you? Then they could be coerced to lay down ambition. But you cannot coerce them to work for you. For me, I think he should stay in PDP and fight. And again, he wrote down things he has done. And he condemned Aregbesola. Yes, I don't know how he has managed the economy, but let's put facts side by side. The money he's currently getting now, Aregbesola didn't get it. Yes, Aregbesola owed salary, which is wrong. I'm not holding brick for him. But at that point of his governance, a lot of governors were in that bracket. But at this present governance, how many governors are owing salaries? None. Because they have enough money via the subsidy removal. The money goes back, 60% goes back to the states. So they have enough money to pay salary. So I don't think salary should be yardstick. You should judge him based on the governance of then, the governors that governed during his period. Were other governors paying salary? Yes, they were. Is it right? It's not right. People that work for it, there should be a priority.
So what if the governors that were holding owing salaries to their workers too were also bad governors? He joined the list of bad governors. So he should be criticized
No,
for
he
it.
should. I'm not saying he shouldn't. He should. This man has gone ahead to do something that he said, and I believe he won't be lying. He said the debt he left behind, the pensioners he left, and his part of the salary he were owing. So he has spent more than 40%, which to me is good. No matter how much you want to invest in infrastructure, if those guys working for you are not paid, you're not going to get the best. Your workforce should be remunerated well. So for Aregbesola, already, they have not done primaries. You don't even know who is joining, who is the candidate that they are presenting.
Okay, all right. Now, you see, let's spice it up a little bit. The PDP in Edo State is kicking. I know you still have something to say about Osun State, but the PDP in Edo State is kicking. They said they will make sure the president loses in Edo State. And they also talked about the injustice done to them, talking about the judiciary being both. What do you have to say?
You see, I respect the view of the Edo State PDP. I think it's the view of all Nigerians. It is the wish and the desire and the dreams of all Nigerians to have good governance. And the PDP of Edo State have not said anything different from what all Nigerians are saying, that this present government had not meant well for this country. And the only way to stem this injustice is to vote them out of office come 2027. This is what Edo State PDP is saying. And they've also said that, look, Edo State people, we know you are with us. You gave us your mandate. We were robbed. We promise you that we'll reclaim this mandate with legal means. But it's unfortunate that the INEC and judiciary are colluded to rob us of the mandate you gave to us. But not to worry. The time is still ahead. We are going to be more resolute, more focused. Join us in the struggle to rescue this country. This is what Edo State PDP are saying. Yes, they also admit the fact that, look, all is not well within the PDP. As it were, they never had, there's no PDP in Nigeria as of today. But they will think out something which vehicle they will use to go for this mission. I think the Edo State PDP, kudos to them.
Now,
Edo
State PDP had the state for 4 years. They had previously had it for 8 years during Lockett's time. Then Oshomole came through ACN, APC. Now, Obaseki had it for 4 years. APC had it for 4 years. The person of Obaseki, you don't see anything visible that he did in Edo State. And the person that he also brought was the one that was heading the Alawudao group that were doing so many of the things in Edo State. Nothing to show for it. I'm from Edo State, and I'm quite acquainted with Edo State. There's nothing to me. Oshomole did far. It's not even comparable. But Obaseki took the state back. Now, bringing Aswe Igodalo, that we don't consider to be a good player in Edo State, was born in Ibadan, grew up in Ibadan. Most of his businesses are there. Do you think they could have made any change?
Well, before you say, let me just say this. When you trace the history of Edo State, especially when it has to do with Obaseki, its reign, you can't separate the so-called PDP under Obaseki from the APC of the Oshomole. So it's PDAPC Edo State from Oshomole to what it is today. So you can take it from there.
Hold on. So how can we separate the same? Because you see, don't forget, Mondo Gbewolo also contested under PDP. That's for senatorial seat when he knew that the odds were against him. That's why he decamped to PDP, to APC. So talking about parties, I'm not talking about parties, I'm talking about individuals that are governing the state and people that they brought to replace them. That's what I'm talking about.
So, no, let me continue from where he stops. See, if we must judge Obaseki, we must judge the person that presented him to those people to elect him. It was a showman there. So he, as you said, he was a good leader, but he brought a bad servant to replace him. if he did that bad. So he's liable. He should be held accountable. He did 4 years as APC. I mean, 4 years as he did nothing.
Who should be held liable?
The person that brought him forward.
The person that brought it, if you are a bad son of a good father, will your father be held accountable?
He should be
Of course.
trust.
No, is it not God that created?
There's if you bring up your son very well, it will give you good representation.
Is it not God
Outside.
that created? Is it not hold on now? Is it not God that created Satan?
Of course. You have many sons. He chose this one. See, there should be a track record. There should be things you've done before, right? For me to choose you. Having said that, the what PDP is saying, to me, it is laughable. Why do I say it's laughable? Until we have a good electoral reform. Because a lot of people believe that PDP won this last election. It will be make reference to it. Until we have this electoral reform we are pushing, when you vote and see the results, get the results change we want.
Okay, all right. All right, we won't be able. Osun State, Edo State in the public eye, the Edo State people are kicking and said we were robbed, but we are going to come back stronger through PDP. But the PDP tree is looking at being cut from the stem right now. In Osun State, Adeleke looks going to APC. The Oyetola camp says no, we are not welcoming to APC, and I really want to. I really don't know why he wants to move to APC. Really, when he fought, in fact, they are a PDP family, and all that. And
don't forget before you don't remember in the last few days, the Adelekes went to visit the president.
So
when anytime any person or family visit the president. The story when they come out of the president.
That we don't first of all visit the president in Aspen.
Yeah, the story is always the other side. So they have visited the president, and this is some of the outcome of the visit.
All right. So it's politics they are doing, and like Okafor normally say, you can't stop politicians from playing politics. We wish our president goodbye. It now becomes you and God. All right, we'll be right back.